This call is extraordinary simply because I'm even excited about it. This is Aisha Queen from the Maryland area, U.S., Maryland, okay? This Team Divinity training call is every Sunday at 4 o'clock, and then we have another one at Mondays at 8 p.m. And so I just want to say welcome to everybody that decided to get on here today, because there is some extraordinary, amazing information that's going to be shared here today. There is some phenomenal things happening in our team, in our organization, within this company right now. I mean, I'm talking about people are literally making cash money every single day because of what you are about to learn here right now. So make sure you have your notebook and your pen. You don't have any distractions, and you are prepared to take notes today. You know, today I get the pleasure of actually taking notes myself and listening to somebody who has been a amazing inspiration to me, because I've had success in this company before I met this gentleman. However, the things that I have learned from him has been able to allow me to put what I know about how to make money every day times 10. Like, it's literally put my activity on steroids. And so as I'm teaching what I'm learning from him every day, is working for my team. So you guys are working with a gym, okay? This person that you are about to hear from on this call today, that's about to teach the methods that he's using. You know what's so phenomenal about it is the fact that he's teaching and doing the very same 5 steps to success that our CEO has helped create millionaires utilizing. And he didn't even know that those were the same 5 steps. And so here I am, I'm doing it my way, but then when I implemented his way, which is AKA our CO's way, low key, which we didn't even realize it at first, it is working like a charm. I'm talking about flawlessly all across the board. Everybody who actually plug in and do what is taught will make money and have success. So make sure you are listening so that you can become the best version of yourself after you apply what he's about to share with us today. So I'm gonna go ahead and move out the way and mute myself so that Mr. Keron Matthias from Jamaica, our Jamaica pioneer leader, can go ahead and take over this call and rock it out. Are you there?
Beautiful, Aisha. I'm here. Can you hear me clearly?
Loud and clear.
Thank you so very much. I mean, every time I listen to you, Aisha, it's an inspiration. Every time we talk, every time we mastermind, every time we brainstorm, it seems to always create a solution to a problem that we're constantly dealing with on a day-to-day basis here in Jamaica, launching this company. And I'm truly happy and appreciative to have you in my life. And every single day that I do this business, I give God thanks and praises, because I'm telling you, they have a saying that behind every successful man, there's a strong woman. And in this business, ladies and gentlemen, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of strong women, and it has been paying off a great deal. Let me shout out to Miss Antoinette Coit over there, also in Maryland, who is doing an excellent. Sometimes I really don't know how she do it. I don't know how she does it, but ladies and gentlemen, she always pull it off. And this Team Divinity, ladies and gentlemen, it's a concept that came out of Vida Divina. And we understand that Vida Divina is a divine company. Vida Divina was a company given to us by God. And we embrace every single challenge that we go through with this awesome and amazing company, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm telling you, it has been nothing easy. Absolutely nothing easy. There's no free ride here. There's absolutely nothing that we do that was given to us here. So we had to fight and fight hard to ensure that we get what we got, and we are heading in the direction that we need to go. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get ready for March. I mean, March is upon us, and if you're not ready to totally dominate, I mean, to totally take over March, to ensure that at the end of this month you'd have hit some new levels. By the end of this month, you'd have skyrocketed your business with a structure that will be able to take you across to a new dimension when we enter the new month. of April and beyond. I mean, there's so many opportunities within this opportunity. There are so much. And I've been learning while I've also been earning. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely no joke. This is no joke. So I'm super, super excited to share some of the things that I've been doing and some of these things that have been really helping to shift the paradigm of what we know, to shift the paradigm of what we were expecting before Vida Divina. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the kind of business that we have, it's an awesome, awesome business. It's a super awesome business. Like, this business is a business that can truly take you from tragic to magic. So the main reason why I took this call tonight to go over some things, ladies and gentlemen, is because you see, this month of March, it is very special to me, and here's the reason. For the entire month of April of February, we went through, ladies and gentlemen, with a fight. We had to fight our way through the month of February. And a lot of the team ranked up. I mean, Jamaica had to fight. I know the Americans had to fight. I know that the people who are in Canada, they had to fight. Right? I know the entire team had to fight this past month of February. And particularly for us, we had a challenge of not getting the products for the entire month of February. Can you imagine that? But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This is one thing I know about Jamaica. We welcome challenges. We welcome, because we have to prove every time to you that we're the best with no excuses. We have to always prove, because there's absolutely no way that would have been getting the results that we have gotten thus far if we were privileged. I'm telling you that. If we were a privileged people, the kind of results that we're getting right now, I promise you that we would not be getting them. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to blow. I mean, I'm feeling right now like a boxer coming out of that alleyway, going towards the fighting ring for the month of March. We're getting ready to knock this out of the park, ladies and gentlemen. So let me tell you something right now. You're at the right place, and you're at the right time, and you're doing the right business. You're doing the right business, because some of the things that we have to understand, that in business this day and age, you have to have 5 things that's happening to be truly successful. 5 things. And if you don't have these 5 things, you're not going to be successful. Times be happening. Right? No, I want you to understand this, ladies and gentlemen. The first thing that you want to have a product that everybody needs, but nobody has it. So the product is very, very important, because if you don't have a unique product, ladies and gentlemen, then I'm telling you, you don't have a business, because you can go just about anywhere to get water. You can go just about anywhere to get juice. You know, you can just go about anywhere to get a bite to eat. But the products that we have is so awesome, it's so unique, it's so innovative that, I mean, there's absolutely nowhere, there's absolutely no way you can get involved with these products and not make a whopping out of it. Absolutely no way, right? Now, when it comes to these products, multi-billion-dollar gold mine. Like, I mean, these other industries, I'm talking about water, juice, and all these other industries. They're already multi-billion-dollar, if possible, trillion-dollar industries. All right, but we have a company with products that, I mean, barely anybody knows. We've barely tipped the iceberg with the kind of things that we have, the kind of things that we have to offer. So products is very important. Like, we use our products to sell the compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen. We don't use our compensation plan to sell our products. And that's why we have been building and growing the way we're growing. Because people who are coming to the kind of these products are people who they don't care about who the CEO is. They don't care about the company's name. They don't care about the structure of the company. Honestly, folks, they don't even care about the Divina detoxy. They don't. They naturally don't. They really don't. Right? What do these people care about? You ask. They care about the results. They care about getting the kind of results that you say that they'll get when they try the product, because they don't know the product. You're introducing to them the results. That's what you're introducing. So when you introduce this product and you say, who do you know want to lose 5 to 7 pounds off the tummy within a week? You're introducing that person to a solution for the problem that they've been having. This big, and you're saying, hey, I have a solution. Here's my solution. They want to know more. So when they try the tea is really a means to an end. So if they do not get the gratification that they were looking for, I'm telling you, you don't have a business. So the next thing that we need to have is product credibility. Product credibility. The product must be able to do what it said it's going to do, or else you don't have a business. And we have that here with Vita Divina. We do have that here, right? A proper marketing system, that's very, very important. Like if you have the best product on the face of the earth and your marketing system is not duplicatable, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have a team. You do not have a business. Like your marketing system must teach your marketing system to a 5-year-old. That 5-year-old should be able to do the exact thing. Some people are trying to overcomplicate the thing. It's not complicated. You know, if you have several degrees, if you have your PhD and you have whatever your accolades, and you want to come with a system that is so complicated that you go out there and you get a whole lot of results from that complicated system, fine. But how many people are you going to get to do the same thing? So in network marketing, you have to understand, you have to get rid of that ego. It's absolutely not what. So if you want to look like the most intelligent or the smartest person in the room by coming up with some system that you can go to 100 people a day, you can overwork yourself that and give all of them a mega presentation of the products that you have and the herbs and all of these things, you can go ahead. How many people will you get to do the same thing? It is easy for anyone at all, ladies and gentlemen, to ask a simple question and share 2 videos. Right? So the marketing system is on point. Now, you have to be e-commerce, right? You don't want to be limited to a particular area or a particular space. You want to be e-commerce. You want to be able to reach people all over the globe with a snap of a finger. And we have that here, right? And the next thing that we need to have, that's to be innovative. You see, our CEO is, these products that Vita Divina company has, I'm telling you, I must be wondering sometimes, how did our CEO came up with all of these product concepts? Because every single concept work. I mean, it's coming in a time where people need these kind of things, and they're absolutely nowhere to be found. They're absolutely nowhere to be found, right? We're e-commerce and we're innovative. Ladies and gentlemen, you know a company called Nokia? You know a company called BlackBerry? I remember years ago when Nokia was the number one, the premier cell phone provider for the entire globe. As a matter of fact, Forbes did an article on Nokia, and that article said the company that will never fail. Nokia practically owned the cell phone industry, and they failed to innovate. They got comfortable and complacent. They failed to innovate. Where's Nokia now, ladies and gentlemen? There's a company called BlackBerry. I remember when BlackBerry came about. BlackBerry came about at a time when they were needed, and they took the smartphone industry by storm. Where's BlackBerry today? They failed to innovate. Now there are 2 companies here now. We have Apple and we have Samsung and some other smaller players. These companies have to innovate. They have to be kept on their toes. Can never be comfortable. And our CEO is doing just that. So we have a business, ladies and gentlemen, that is truly a world-class business. right? It's truly a world-class business. So our business that we have, every single solitary person can do. I mean, it's for everybody. This business is for everyone, but not everybody is for the business. That's right. Not everybody is for the business. Not everybody is for what we do, because you'll have people that will come to um this network marketing industry, ladies and gentlemen, that won't understand that it takes real work to make this happen. And I'm going to tell you, we're getting ready to dominate March. We're getting ready to dominate March. And I'm going to give you the exact script of what we're going to use to dominate March. Right? Now, I want you to seriously look at this. The kind of business that you have, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say this though. There's one thing that you'll need every time. If you're going to think about generational wealth in a business, there's two things that you need to happen. Two things. The first thing, the business must have a massive reach, must have a global reach. That's the first thing. You're thinking about generational wealth. It must have a global reach. That's the first thing. The next thing, the business that you're creating, or the business that you're doing, must be able to also help other people to become wealthy. I'm not talking about making a living now, because you can open a restaurant and you employ some people and they can make a living out of that. But if your business is not able to make people wealthy, I mean millionaires, billionaires, you name it. Look at how many millionaires Amazon as a business, I'm not talking about the sales industry, I'm talking about Amazon. Look at how many millionaires Amazon made in the past couple of decades since inception, right? Look at how many millionaires eBay made. Look at how many people makes millions of dollars yearly off these websites, making a living. Look at Vida Divina, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how many people right now are earning 6-figure, 7-figure, right? And possibly 8 figures too from Vida Divina. So you have a business that can help people to create true wealth. You're sitting on a literal gold mine, or should I say a literal diamond mine, right? So you also have a stress-free, a complete stress-free platform to operate on. There's no brick and mortar. You don't have to have a physical office, right? Your back office was already created for you to operate with, right? You have very inexpensive overheads. Because when you talk about starting a business, I mean, I see people even complaining about some tiny overheads that they have to pay. If you are to go into a restaurant business or a construction business, or you name the business, the first thing, the money to get those business started, that's no joke. That's the first thing to get the business started. You may have to rent a location. That's the overhead, because you renting the location has nothing to do with profits. So that's the overhead cost, right? Then you have to stock the place or whatever you're doing. You have to stock it. And when you stock the place, you have to get employees. That's another overhead cost, right? And you hardly get any tax breaks on those businesses. And you have tremendous tax breaks here with what we're doing. You have tremendous tax breaks, right? So what we need to do in order to truly capitalize on what we have, what do we need to do? The first thing, ladies and gentlemen, we need to be accountable. We have to make ourselves accountable for our actions every single day. We have to because we have to understand that the kind of business that we have, ladies and gentlemen, it is dependent upon us to speak about it. It is dependent upon us to speak about it. Like, for example, this past week, I was at a friend and business partner's business place. And we were there just talking and chattering and stuff. And this lady came in. This lady, he knows this lady very well, right? And she greeted him. And when she greeted him, she was like, so I see my tummy is pushing me. My tummy is getting a little bit too big. That's what the lady said to him. And after the greeting, he just sat back right down, preparing to get comfortable. And I was like, oh no, there's absolutely no way we're going to miss this chance. So I said to her, you need some of the tea to get rid of the tummy. And she said, what? What tea? You know, but by this point, she was getting ready to go out the door. And I said, all right, when you come back, I'll have my business partner tell you about the things that we do. Let me talk to him. So he spoke with him, and he was there telling him about the herbs and the different herbs that make up the tea and all of them things. And this gentleman said, "Listen, I want 6 months supply. 6 months." But of course, at this point, he didn't have 6 months supply. He didn't have 6 months supply, right? But all he had on him was about six, and she took all six. Now, this gentleman, by the way, is all the way over in North America, and he's getting ready now to purchase the 6 month supply that he wants on the website. So we have to ensure that we're accountable every day to ourselves and to our business by sharing the word. It's simple. 2 questions, 1 video. We have to always be sharing. We have to always be talking. Always be talking. So you have to always be sharing. We have to ensure that we're always out there sharing the word. Who do you know want to hear the word? Who do you know want to hear the word? So we have to be accountable. So ways that we can, things that we can do to become accountable. Get an accountability partner, right? So when you set your goals, you get your accountability partner. So say for example, your goal is to talk to 10 people per day. Your accountability partner should give you their goal and you give them yours. So by the end of the day, you should have something to track what you had done for the day, so that your accountability partner can look at what you did and know you can look at what they did, so you guys can keep each other in the mix of things. It has to be done. You have to get an accountability partner, because you see, one of the reasons why people fall back in the employment structure after coming to a business like this is because when you come to network marketing, there's nobody to keep you accountable. When you're at your job, you have your supervisor, you have your manager, you have your CEO, and you have a structure that you have to be there. You have to show up every single day. And this structure keeps you in check. This structure keeps you in check. So you come to network marketing, you don't give it much of your time. Sometime a week pass, and you only talk to 2 people for the entire week, or a month pass, and you probably talk to 4 or 5 people for the entire month. And then you go back, fall back in your job and say, "Oh, that doesn't work." It doesn't work, or you didn't work. I think it's the latter, right? So you have to work. You have to work. You have to be out there. You have to make it happen by doing the work, ladies and gentlemen. It's a must. It's an absolute must. So we have to understand that we have to be accountable. We have to be accountable. Now you want to make a real schedule. You see, we are creatures of habits. That's human beings. We're creatures of habits. So you choose your habits, and then your habits choose your future. If you want to see where a man will be in the next 10 years, look at his habits. I can tell you who will be successful and won't by the habits. I can spend a month in someone's life. I don't even have to spend a month. I can spend a week in someone's life, and I can tell you that that person won't be successful, or that person will be successful. You have to create habits. How can you create habits? By creating goals. So you have to have your calendars. That's very important. Have your calendars and mark down things that you'll do every single day. This is you now creating a habit. So when you mark down what you're going to do, for this day, I'm going to talk to 10 people. And you break it down how you're going to do it. You're going to talk to 10 people. So you're creating a real schedule, ladies and gentlemen, in your calendar. A real schedule. So when you're out there and you're about your Vida Divina business, you have a structure that you're operating with. You're not operating blindly. So with this structure that you're operating with, you know exactly what you need to accomplish for the day. And by doing these daily plans, ladies and gentlemen, it helps you to accomplish your bigger goal, your greater goal, right? Now, your greater goal could be you want to become a bronze leader by the end of the month. Your greater goal could be you want to become a silver leader by the end of the month. Your greater goal could be you want to become a gold leader by the end of the month. What is your greater goal? You create the greater goal and you put your daily plans in place and you act on it. You act on it. You act on your daily plans. Right? No. You see, this one question, two videos. Let me tell you something about this, ladies and gentlemen. I want to stress on this because you see the one question, two videos. This has allowed me personally. This has allowed me personally to restart this business. I mean, I started with Vida Divina in 2017, May of 2017, May 1st. And what had happened to me, because I'm in Jamaica, and Jamaica wasn't a part of Vida Divina's plans in in its immediate plans. Right? I wasn't getting products. I wasn't able to order on the system, and a lot of things was happening. A lot of things that hindered me to really get the progress that I wanted to get. By this time, all the people who I knew personally and I invited them to become a part of the
It looks like his service has dropped off, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna come right back, y'all. Just hold fast and give it about a minute or two. I'm sure he'll pop right back in here. This has been some great information. I'm over here taking notes, and I mean, it gets me so fired up to just do the activity every single day. Like when you start applying everything that he's talking about and you put it in your mind and you allow it to become who you are, you get excited to just do it. Like you do it without even having to think twice about talking to the person that's standing in front of you, or without even having to think twice about asking the one question and sending the two videos. I mean, asking the one question and sending the two videos is literally like a game when you get into the flow of it. If you're in a crowded place and you play a game with yourself to ask that one question to as like 20 people that's in front of you and send those two videos, it literally becomes a numbers game that you can play. And you'd be surprised. It's exciting to see when people watch the videos and they actually respond back to you and say, how can I get some of that tea? Or how can I get into that business? Well, I'm loving this, you know? So the videos literally explain everything for you. The more you get into asking the one question and sending the two videos, the less you have to explain anything. So give me 1 second. Let me just reach out and check on his phone status. Give me 1 second. Hey y'all, while we waiting, anybody got a testimony about how the one status, the one question two videos has worked for you? Anybody else has had success from it? Unmute yourself and go ahead and share how you have gotten a response or how you've had success with just asking that one question. How much tea have you sold just by asking that question? How many business partners have you gotten by sharing the videos? While I'm in the process of checking to see, you know, what's going on, somebody go ahead, unmute yourself and share your testimony.
Hi, Aisha.
I'm hearing you.
Good afternoon. A lovely Sunday afternoon to all the family, you know. I must say that question and sharing those two videos are very, very powerful. Because when you step to someone and you ask them, do you know anyone who would love to lose 5 pounds in a week? Almost everybody knows somebody like that. You understand? The cases of obesity is overwhelming, more than we can even imagine, you know? And that's a powerhouse thing for me. When I use that line, I always am thinking of getting more teas because there's not enough teas to fulfill the kind of need that one question generates. Then when you move on and you start to share the video with the parasite taking over the body, you understand, and people get a inside look because this video is no joke. This video is actually showing from in the doctor's office when they use the cameras and show inside of somebody's colon, and you actually see the parasites making their self a comfortable home inside your system. That's like a scary movie to most prospects that I have, and they want the T ASAP. You understand? That's a powerful closing point. And then the other video that basically tells you the need or the real benefits of detox. That's like icing on the cake. Look here, we are here in a position like a medical doctor. The only thing is that we are touching on the herbal, the natural ways to sort out the problem because the good Lord already told us that the herbs is the healing of the nation. And once we have the herbs, we can make our way into tapping into that same kind of doctor income. Although it's not about the income, mostly it's for me, it's all about helping someone. To see somebody smile, to see somebody say, look here, I've lost 5 pounds or I've lost 10 pounds and this thing here is really working. I can encourage every single one on this call who knows about that one question and the two video to ensure to share that with your downline and you're on your way to making yourself a jade or beyond in this company because that is going to create a tsunami effect when you begin to share it with others. Because look here, a lot of people, when I begin to talk about some of the benefits of the tea, sometimes it's not even a weight loss thing because I realize a lot of people around us are very, very sick, right? Diabetes, heart problem, poor circulation, you name it. You can touch on something once you begin to talk about the benefits of the tea. So there's no way people should be having teas stored up when the opportunity is open, like a wide open door for us to collect people as our it's like we are doctors because we have people coming up to me and say, herbal doc, what you have that is good for sinus, what you have that is good for poor vision, and I can handpick a product and send it on to them and say, look here, try this, and I know you're gonna get good results. Which of course we're not putting on any we're not promoting the supplement to be taken before you do a detox. The tea is the main product to be taken before. So I can tell you, you guys, we are on the right track with these products. I am so excited about them. I have sleepless nights. That we are not only limited to Jamaica. You know, we have an international website. We can touch base with our friends overseas and just get these stuff out to them because guess what? People need these kind of products. You understand? People
Indeed,
definitely. So that's my
indeed,
testimony.
indeed. Definitely, brother. Definitely. Thank you so very much, Fabian, for just hopping on and keep the train rolling. I mean, my team is the most awesome team in this entire industry. Like I got knocked off just now because my internet seems to been giving some trouble. But nonetheless, guys, I'm seeing that we're prepared to truly dominate um this entire uh, Caribbean with this uh, products and service that we have, and pretty soon the entire world. I'm telling you, and I know the North American guys. They're they're already dominating the U.S. and they're already dominating Canada and all these other countries. But let me say this, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important that we understand. It's very very important that we understand, as Fabian was saying, that we have the products that are so unique and so properly formulated that there's absolutely no way when we tell people that these things gonna do this and these things gonna do that, that the products will fail. Because you know why? I'm learning recently that it's not even the products that get people these kind of results. It is not. And then you ask, what get the people the results then? It's not the product. No, I'm learning that the body is uniquely made. It's uniquely made to heal itself. It's uniquely made that way, right? No, we put so much garbage in our body that it hampers the natural process of healing to take place because of these garbage. Now, when we allow the herbs, which is the healing of the nation, to come in and remove these garbage from our body naturally start working with the nutrients and all of them things that's in the herb. It's like a tool to repair itself. So that's why so many people with so many problems are reporting better results, because the body is naturally healing itself using the tools that we put inside it that these herbs has, which is the phenolic compounds and phytochemicals and all of these things, to get rid of all of them stuff. So when we go out there to people and we introduce our stuff to people, we have to be confident that, listen, this is going to work, because these products are made from herbs which are naturally made by God for us. It's made by God for us, right? So we just package it and bring it to the people. So when we talk about now writing down these people's names and reaching out to them, to follow up with them, to ensure that they do exactly what they're supposed to do. It is so important, because let me tell you, I've been asking people to do the before picture and the after picture, like every single customer. I've been asking them. Like if a customer tells me that they want to lose 5 to 7 pounds, I say, let's track you. Let's track. Because what I've found is that some of the customers that I have who disobeyed weighing themselves and taking the pictures, oftentimes, ladies and gentlemen, they report that they don't see themselves lose any weight. But then when they're in their circle and people who know them see them and realize that, listen, something changed. Or some people might realize that when they're putting on the shorts is a bit slack. Or when they're putting on the shirt, they realize it's more space. Because they realize that the product is actually getting the weight off of their body, but they're not tracking it. So you see, when you have people take the pictures, it's so important, because now when they take the pictures, they can look at it and they can also compare it, the before and the after, and then they can now share it. So when these people are now sharing the before and after results, what do you think will happen? Their friends and family is going to see them and say, how did you do that? What did you use? So when this happens, when the friends and family start asking, they're going to come to you and say, I have people who want to go on your product. I have people who want to try this. You're going to ask them one question. You say, listen, all right, great. Let me ask you this. Who do you want to make the profit on these sales? You or me? Because I can make the profit by selling them my product, but you can make the profit by becoming a member of my team. Naturally, people are going to want to know more. I remember I asked a gentleman that, and he said to me, tell me the markup. And when I showed him the numbers, he was like, sign me on. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Right? So it's as simple as that. Using the product to sell the compensation plan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we have the #1 compensation plan in the entire industry. And that's not a hype, that's the truth. Go to businessforhome.com and look up the last poll of the compensation plan. Over 70 plus compensation plans were worthy of this list of over 10,000 companies globally. Over 70 compensation plans were worthy of the list. So I have to give a big ups to all 70 compensation plans that were there. But we came out #1. We have the #1 compensation plan in the entire industry. What does that mean? It means absolutely nothing without these products. Nothing. Without these kind of products that we have, ladies and gentlemen, that is really helping people to overcome the problems that they have, the compensation plan means nothing. So our compensation plan is #1 because of the way it pays out. And we can access our compensation plan because of the way our products work. Our products work so amazing that it allows the simplest to come to this business opportunity and skyrocket themselves to a proper income because of how the products work. It's awesome. Now let's talk about three-way calls. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you see, you have to have an ego-free zone. I mean, you have to have no ego. If you have your ego will keep you broke. If you want to hold on to your ego will keep you broke. You see, three-way calls is very important. So if you have somebody who tried the products, person tried the products, and the person liked the product, somebody you know, they got the results and everything, and you're trying to get them involved in the business, and they're giving you a warm time, you're gonna tell them everything that you know about this business and how it works and everything. And you try to give them, and they're trying to give you a warm time, and you're still there trying to struggle because you think you know everything, and you can tell them everything. Let me share something with you. You see, the person who you know, you can never be an expert to them. Know that. You can never be an expert. If the person know you from a child coming up and you're a doctor, they'll ask you, they have respect for you, right? They may ask you certain things that they don't know, but you'll never be an expert to them because they know you. So when you introduce someone who is making probably more money, and not even making more money, but probably somebody who have the results that they're looking to get, and you can connect them with that person. After you edify that person, I will talk about edification tomorrow too on the mastermind. When you edify that person and open the line, when you open the line, that person can now respect. That person can now respect the new person that you open the line to. But guess what? They trust you because they know you. So what you do with a three-way call, you bring trust and you bring respect in the same space. And automatically that helps you to get the closure. If you're going to be one of those persons that say, oh, I know this, I've been doing this business for years, I'm in this industry for so many years, I've been in the in and out, so round and round, I don't need any three-way call. Well, good luck. Good luck. You may close a whole lot of people, but let me tell you, for that grand closure, that key person, that person that may probably be earning more money than you, or that person that maybe they're giving you a warm time, sometimes you have to reach out for help. And we're always here. All right. So now, let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking for 10 brands in this month of March. 10 brands. And I want those 10 people to identify themselves. And how you going to identify yourself? You're going to first reach out to your upline. I mean, everybody, the challenge is open to everybody. I mean, I'll be glad if I get 20 brands by the end of March. You're going to reach up to your upline. I mean, if you're truly ready to do this, reach out to your upline and tell them, listen, I'm going brands by the end of this month. It doesn't even matter what volume point you are right now. It doesn't even matter if you even sign somebody. Reach out to your upline and tell them that I am going to brands by the end of the month. Now, the first thing that we want to do in this mission, ladies and gentlemen, we realize that we have a product issue in Jamaica, right? And with this product issue, I'm telling you, it may be slowing us down, but it will not knock us out, for sure. So here's the plan. Everybody who has been in the business for more than that, but let me put it this way. Everybody who is in this business that has already gotten their starter pack should not be purchasing another 18 keys to last them for the month. Nobody. So if you reach out to me, I'm telling you this now, guys. I mean, I welcome everybody to call me every day of the week. But if by the end of this month, you reach out to me and tell me that you only purchased 18 teas and you can't get your product, I mean, it's all good and well if we were purchasing and we're getting the stuff on time. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go, right? You see? And Aisha Queen just said she ordered 10 bundles for the month of March. 10 bundles, and we're just getting started. 10 bundles, right? And Aisha is in the States where it's easy to get the product. So if you're going to keep putting yourself in the same situation, purchasing only 18 teas or 6 bundles, and then you're going to cry that, oh, I can't get the product, I'm telling you, don't cry at my shoulder. because there won't be no shoulder for you to cry on. You're a business person. You're in business. And when you're in business, you have to operate with faith. A lot of these people who buy only 18 for the entire month, and I've been in this business now for quite some time and only can muster up 18. It's because you're waiting on your customers to call you and say, I want these products. So you buy back 18 enough to get you active for the month to supply those customers. And then when you can't get the product, you cry, oh, the product's taking too long to come, and oh, this is happening and that is happening. And your customers, they're getting fed up. And of course, you're going to get fed up because you've been in the business so long and you just keep operating out of fear. You need to operate with faith. And what faith said is that when you start up with the 18 teas, you sell 18 teas, right? If you're retailing it at $20, if you're in America, or if you're retailing it at $3,000, anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 in Jamaica, when you sell off all the 18, you should be doubling up on your stock. You should be increasing the equity in your business. So you should be doubling up on your stock to buy 36 6 bundles. And when you resell those 6 bundles, ladies and gentlemen, you should be looking to buy 12 bundles. You should be looking to buy 12 bundles. And when you have the 12 bundles of tea, you can now roll them. When you sell 6 bundles, you take that 6 bundle money and you repurchase another 6 bundles. And you pull the profit from that. And now you have 6 bundles left because remember, you have 12 bundles now. The equity in your business is up to 12 bundles. So 6 bundles sold, you're halfway through your package, you repurchase, and now you have 6 bundles to work with. When you sell all those 6 bundles, even if the other 6 bundles take 2 weeks, 3 weeks to come, you'll have products to sell. So by the time these products come again, right, you already put aside the profit from the last 6 bundles, and you're now ready to repurchase with that money. So you're rolling 12 bundles across the month instead of only purchasing 3 bundles and being a miser with your business. If you're going to be a miser, let me tell you, it's going to treat you like a miser. You have to come out and you have to get ready to operate in business like a business person. Now, if you started the business and you started the business with money from your light bill, your water bill, your rent, wherever you got the money from, you got that initial investment and you started, right? No, remember you're in business. So what you have to do, you see, when you get your products and you resell all those keys, you want to take the money, the profit, and you repurchase these, and then the money that you took from your rent or wherever, you put that back where you got it from. Now you want to look at it as, if I was never a part of Vida Divina, I would have never gotten this profit that I have, right? Because you have a lot of people that have been working there 9 to 5 for years now, and they've never been in business for themselves. And that's quite understandable. You may have had the idea, but you never know where to go. But now you're in business for yourself. And you got the profit. The profit, you're going to look at it as money that you'd have never gotten at all. I mean, I'm showing you how to operate and not be in lack. So you repurchase with the profit, you buy another 18 or another 3 bundles, right? Because remember, you make double your money. So your rent is taken care of, or whatever bill you had to take care of is taken care of, and you now have 3 bundles of tea operating in purely profit. You resell that 3 bundles of tea that you purchased from your profit, and you purchase 36 or 6 bundles of tea. You resell the 6 bundles of tea, and you purchase another 12 bundles. So I know a lot of people right now was asking where the money going to come from to buy so much. The money is already there. It's in the business. Grow your business and increase your equity. So if you've been in the business right now for more than 3 months, and you're telling me that you can only muster up 18 teeth, then you realize why your business is at the place where it's at. Your business will never grow until you are let go of fear and operate in faith. It will never grow, ever. Because guess what? You ever say that, say monkey sees, monkey do? The people we are inviting into the business, they're going to operate under the same guidance that you're operating. Because that's what you're going to teach them. Right? That's what you're going to teach them. If you teach them if they're looking at you and see you only being stingy and purchasing only 3 bundles every month, what do you think they're going to do? And they're going to be always on you, just like you on your upline and so on and so forth for products, because you're operating out of fear. You need to release the fear and come to this business, because this is a business of faith. You realize every time you purchase, you stop them sell off. I mean, there's not one person on this call now. I remember teas just came. I know that not one person on this call right now haven't sold at minimum 10 teas since they got the product a couple days ago. Minimum. I know a lot of people are out. Sophia messaged in the group earlier today. Sophia said, listen, I'm out of products. She just got her 18, and she's out of product. Sophia is now getting ready to repurchase another 8 bundles. Joe Jean just joined the business. Joe Jean just got her product, and before Joe Jean products were off, she already purchased another 6 bundles. And she haven't sold off all her products as yet. She have like about 7 teas left. So while she have 7 teas left, she have another 36 or 6 bundles coming to her in another shipment coming. So guess what? Even if she run out of product, it won't be long before she get another stock. So we all have to be ready to operate like this, ladies and gentlemen. We have to be ready to operate like this. So I want to see every single solitary person who is here now on the call, because I know everybody didn't get to make it, and some people genuinely couldn't make it because of their schedule or what have you. But that's cool. That's cool. Right? So this is it. We have to ensure that everybody in the team knows. Nobody that has been in the business now and has gotten their package of 18 teas should be purchasing another 3-pack unless it's somebody who is in who use the money that they used to start from something that they should have been taken care of. Right? In that case, it's cool. They can go ahead, pay that bill, and then operate now on the profit. But the second buy should never be 18. Nobody should be buying 3. I mean, people, you have to get your mind right. We're operating in a multi-billion-dollar business with several that I'm tapping into several multi-billion-dollar industries. I want to operate at the smallest level. How do you figure? Why would you want to operate at the smallest level? It's like you go into a gold mine and you see a nice huge parcel of gold, several bags. You see a 1 pound bag, you see a 100 pound bag, you see a 1,000 pound bag, you see a 2,000 pound bag, you see a bag that works that holds several tons, and you're just taking the half pound bag and leaving. Why would you want to do that? Who does that? We have to get our mind right. Right? Now, for this 7-day week, the first week in the month, if you are binary qualified, you have people who you got in your binary, you want to ensure that you reorder from the 1st to the 7th. You have to make sure that you reorder. Right? From the 1st to the 7th, reorder. If you're not binary qualified, you also want to ensure that you reorder within the 1st to the 7th. Why? Because you will become binary qualified this month once you put in the work. You notice I didn't say you may be, you will be once you put in the work. It's simple. Right? You'll become binary qualified. So you'll get an extra 5% out of the binary when you do your order from the 1st to the 7th. So everybody should be getting ready to do that. Now, for people who are getting ready to go to the silver rank and above, everybody who's getting ready to go to the silver rank and above, you don't want 120 in your back office, because that will disqualify you when you hit silver. When you hit silver, you should have minimum 160 volumes. So the first thing that you want to do, the very first thing that you want to do is purchase more than 160. But with this new system, everybody should be purchasing more than 160. Everybody should be purchasing at least over 240 volumes in your back office. Minimum this week. Right? So when you get your products, and you have your products in hand, and you resell your products, you want to always be ordering. Always. and always building and growing your customers. So on the mastermind tomorrow, like, I mean, we had to get the mind right for this month. We had to get the mind right. Right? So when you set up yourself like that, there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way you can be operating a failed business. People will fail and get frustrated and fall out. Why? Because they're operating stingy in a game of abundance. I'm telling you, anybody in your team who's not producing right now and complaining about products and all of them things, if you check the record, they're operating stingy in this game of abundance. If you look at all of the leaders, I mean, Angela Francis, ladies and gentlemen, Angela will be buying products like crazy. Angela probably try every single product in the product line. Angela will buy liquid gold. She'll buy Mars. She'll buy Venus. She'll buy Life. She'll buy how many bundles of tea? A whole lot of bundles of teas. Why? It's not because she loves to buy. It's because she's operating in a mindset of abundance. Sarita went out and Sarita purchased a mega package. Sarita said, listen, this can't work for me. These are too small. Sarita purchased over $800 worth of products for herself because she realized that she's operating on a game of abundance. Right? Chris Thomas will buy so much product because he has his goal and his mission to sell products and he cannot afford to be out of product. And if you check all of these leaders in the team, Simonia Chin, right? Simonia Chin purchased over $700 worth of product. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, before this week is out, all of these leaders that I'm telling you about, they'll be purchasing more products. Why? Is it because their products are finished? Maybe, but maybe not. They're not allowing themselves to run out. So if you check this, the people who are operating stingy, I'm telling you, they're always going to be complaining. Every time. Every time they're going to be complaining. I promise you. Because that's what they're going to do best. Complain and be negative about all the system, what is happening and what is not happening and what should be happening and it's not happening and what have you. And operating stingy every day. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, how you do something is how you do everything. Because that's how you're going to go through life. If you operate in abundance, abundance will come back to you. If you operate in lack, lack will come back to you 10 times. So let's get our minds right. I want you to reach out to your upline as I'm about to close. Reach out to your upline and let them know that you're ready to go bronze this month. And for the leaders who are going to silver, I'm telling you, I'm not taking, you see all of these leaders in my team, I'm telling you guys, if you're apprentice elite right now, I'm not taking no for an answer. The least you must finish this month is bronze. And all of my bronze leaders, the least you must finish this coming month, the least is silver. I mean, I'm not taking anything less. I promise you. And let me tell you guys, I don't want to talk to me if I don't hit silver. I'm kidding. You know, my line is always open. But guys, we have to hit. We have to hit. Because I realize that in this business, mouth is nothing. Volumes speak. So we have to put the volumes on the books, even though we're facing the challenges. I know it's going to be a little bit easier for March getting the product. It's going to be, as a matter of fact, it's going to be a lot easier for March getting the product. A whole lot easier. So we can just put in the work and make it happen. That's what we're going to do. So tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I'll be here again for the mastermind training, right? And for the mastermind training, guys, I want y'all to come out. And I don't just want to hear success stories. For the mastermind training, I want to hear people who are really struggling. I want to hear the people who are not selling anything. If you've been in this business and you didn't sell a tea, you haven't been having any success, you're frustrated, I want to hear your story. I want to hear what's happening with you. I want you to share with us. These are the people. I want you to come out on the call, get your team members out, unmute yourselves and share with us why you're not getting your success. And let's see if we can help you. Because the only way someone can know you're feeling pain is if you say it. Because I can't feel what you feel. right? I can't feel what you feel. So you have to let me know what you're feeling, what's happening. Let the team know. Because if even I can't help you, there may be somebody in the team who have had your same experience and is able to help you. So come out and let us know what's happening on the mastermind tomorrow evening at 8. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the last thing I have to say before I close. We have a multi-billion-dollar business on our hands. We have a business that can earn you just as much as any mega multi-million-dollar franchise. You name them, the KFCs, the Pizza Hut, the IHOPs, the Amazon, the Walmart, sorry, and all of these other franchises. It can earn you just as much or more. But you cannot be operating as a miser in a space of abundance. You won't make it. You'll be you'll fall off by the wayside. I promise you. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, get those orders in for the first of the month. Reach out to your upline and let them know that you're going brands so that I can give you the structure and we can work with you. For my leaders who are now brands and apprentice elite and supervisors, sorry, for my leaders who are brands and supervisors, I'm looking for you guys to be silver by the end of the month. And for all of the leaders that are apprentice elite, apprentice, or if you're not even wrong and you're looking to go brands, I'm looking for you guys to go brands by the end of the month. I'm expecting no apprentice elite to still be apprentice elite at the end of March. Not one. I want every apprentice elite to become brands. Right? So guys, with that said, the tone is set. The tone is set. Let us make March the biggest month in this business to date. To date. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, oh, let me say this real quick before I go. The event coming up on the 29th of March. This event will be the pre-launch of Vida Divina Jamaica. No,